Hello, everyone. My name is AMAX with Effects. You're now watching the AWF series, and of course, we make the unknown known. That's right. Right now, a very special guest. Once again, has now returned to my show after 2 years. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, 2 years. But let's just say, like they say, time does fly fast. But not only that, she's also been a wonderful guest last time. She was very informative, well, like a great storyteller, and she has returned to the show, and she goes by the name of Miss Cali
Faye
or Miss Tianna.
Jones.
That's right. Miss Cali Fae, how are you today?
I'm doing so well. How are you?
I'm doing all right. So, Miss Cali Fae, once again, may you please tell your fans and also your future fans out there who you are and what you're all about.
Well, there's a lot to tell you guys. So I am Cali Fae. That's my artist name. My real name is Tianna Jones. And Tianna means follower of Christ. DeNA means judged by others. And Jones means God. So I'm a very faith-based artist. I have a lot of music that's faith-based, helping people with positivity, the light, staying basically hopeful that the world can be better, along with economic development. So I'm a singer, songwriter, movie producer and director, and economic developer, which I already said, concept developer, and scientist, and a few other things as an author, publishing company owner of Cali Girl Books LLC, entrepreneur, and pretty much one of the many things I can say is I'm a go-getter. I'm very fast learning and pace. And here I am today to share all of the good news with you all.
Well, Miss Callie, I'll say this. Out of all the things that you have shared, all those collection, there's one word that defines people like you and me. And you know what that is? It begins with an H. It's a 7 word.
Heroes?
Nope, it is hustler. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We all hustle for those. Yes, we all hustle for that goal, that dream that we want to follow. And not only that, Miss Callie, you will actually fit right well here in Dubai because here in Dubai, there's a lot of people. I've noticed that sticking to just one career is not it. You need at least 7 or 8 statuses or 7 or 8 titles in your name to really make it in Dubai. And you just shared at least 13 or 14 you just shared about at least 13 or 14 worth of gifts that you already had, feats, and also achievements. So, Miss Callie, you will fit in the city. But what is the number one title that you want to have? Is it being a philanthropist? Is it being, let's just say, economic, it's like economist, or is it being is it being an author? Is it being an artist? What is that number one title? Because, like they said, everyone has a pyramid, everyone has an apex, everyone has a height that they want to be known for. Like for me, I used to want to be known as an MC or a rapper. That's not happening. People see me more as a podcaster. So I said, "What? I'm a podcaster." What do you want people to remember you as, Miss Kylie? That number one title.
A humanitarian.
All right. Why is that?
Because I have two global peace movements called All Lives Do Exist and Women's Lives Do Exist, equality for all lives of existence, showing the power of source inside of them. They could be the best potential of themselves, and how to unlock that and really go for their dreams, go for the belief system of knowing that they can overcome anything in life. And that builds the economy, that builds the musician in me, the poet in me, the author in me. So I'm really focused on that prime of that pyramid, which is why you do what you do. And I do what I do for the people, which is my humanitarian work.
Very nice. Now, I'll say this, Miss Callie, I know that you're also a woman of heart, and you keep on talking about that you're also here for a reason. Like, there's fate involved. It's no longer just you're just here coming and going. It's no, you're here for a purpose, like a Morpheus or a Neo, or as you mentioned before, a Jedi. That we talked about Star Wars before this show started. Hopefully not Darth Vader, Miss Callie. Because Anakin Skywalker, spoiler alert, he was considered to be the one to bring balance to the Force, but he had to kill the light side Force before he killed the dark side of the Force. So hopefully, Miss Kylie, you won't be killing up the light side. Hopefully, just the dark side. What's your response towards that?
Well, the goal is, and the mission behind it all is not to kill anything. It's
No, I
just
know
to
I'm just using it as a joke,
embrace.
metaphorically. Yeah, I know.
Right, right.
Yeah,
But for the people at home and the kids watching, because kids
right.
do watch me, I deal with youth summits and things like that. But it's to comply with the belief system of listening to that inner God inside of us, that faith-based, because a lot of my music is faith-based because we're overcoming these life circumstances with positivity. How do you do that? Well, you have to dig deeper to know that boundary between the darkness of negative matter and that light mass production of energy. And it's all energy. And really that's what it is balancing your energy, knowing who you really are, and truly going for your dreams and the things you believe in. And I believe in showing up and showing my best self. And that's really what it is.
Mm.